Today I'm ranking the top 10 best rides at Thorpe Park. And just a warning, number 3 might shock you. Thorpe Park is known as the thrill capital of the UK, with 30 thrilling rides with big roller coasters, intense thrill rides and wobbly trains. There really is no island like it. Ignore that one. And that one. And with this being my closest theme park, I've been so many times it's borderline obsessive. So you best believe I took this ranking seriously.
And subscribe for theme park content.
Now on to number 10. What could it possibly be? Epic moment to build suspense. Number 10 is Rush. This S&S Screaming Swing opened back in May 2005. It reaches heights of 105 feet and speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. And at the time of opening, it was the tallest one of these swings in the whole world. The fly. Anyway, this comes in at number 10 because it's basically just a massive swing. But I like it because I'm basically a massive toddler. Number 9 is Detonator. One of those droppy woppy doodahs. It opened in 2001, reaches heights of 115 feet tall. Not the tallest drop tower, but it is pretty intense. And reaches speeds of 50 miles per hour. Yes, I double checked those facts, but that's because I want to be accurate with the information I give you.
Cheers, Jeff.
The ride coming in at number 8 is The Walking Dead, The Ride. And this is the only indoor attraction on this list. Spoiler alert, if you was expecting Ghost Train to be number 1 on this list, it is not. That masterpiece doesn't even make the list. And it's crazy that Thorpe Park essentially has one decent indoor ride, especially considering the weather in the UK, and then further comparing it to other parks such as Alton Towers, Legoland, Chessington, even Blackpool Pleasure Beach have rides where you can hide from the weather. Only got the one here at Old Thorpingtons. To be honest, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but indoor rides are good. Comment below if you think Thorpe Park needs more indoor rides. They could just build a 240-foot show building over Hyperia. Anyway, The Walking Dead The Ride originally opened in 1996 as X No Way Out. It then had a couple of rethemes, one with a way out, before finally opening as The Walking Dead The Ride in 2018. The coaster was built by Vekoma. It reaches heights of 41.7 feet and speeds of 30 miles per hour. Would be a great coaster for kids if it didn't have zombies and a 1.4 meter height restriction. Don't worry, mate. You could do Hyperia this year, and then, when you're older, you'll be ready for this 30-foot drop.
God, please, no! No!
Oh, here comes the first controversial one. Number 7 is Colossus. This coaster opened in 2002 as the world's first 10-looping coaster. It reaches heights of 98 feet, speeds of 45 miles per hour, and smashes your head in for 90 seconds. Respect to the ride, it put Thorpe on the map, but in my pointless personal opinion, it's pretty mid and the weakest of Thorpe Park's large coasters. And it has 10 inversions. Don't know if I mentioned that. Pretty important for this ride. And moving on to number 6, we have Tidal Wave. And this is a very controversial one, I know, and my reasoning is probably even more controversial because it's not even to do with the ride why I have it this high up. I just love watching the splash, especially when it's going around empty at Halloween. Looks like a ghost ship. Or is that just me? 200 likes on this video and I'll ride Tidal Wave on the ghost ship at Fright Nights.
Now I'm panicking.
This giant water ride is an 80-foot tall shoot the chute. It opened in 2000 and was the tallest water ride in Europe at the time of opening. Massive splash too. Number 5 is Stealth. I actually feel bad putting this at number 5 because I think it's an incredible coaster. The launch is amazing. I believe it's currently the fastest accelerating roller coaster in the world. After that launch, that top hat gives you more pop than the Weasel himself. That airtime is so underrated. And you also get cool views for about a second before you get yeeted back down to earth. Do people still say yeet? I don't know. But this roller coaster is 205 feet tall, launches you 0 to 80 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds, and shout out to Molinho for keeping this one alive. Not had many successes to shout about of late, but keeping stealth alive in the era of intermittent hydraulic extinction is much appreciated. Now moving on, number 4 is Nemesis Inferno. Though it's not as good as Reborn up at Altonio Towers, this is still a cracking little invert, standing at heights of 95 feet tall, reaches speeds of 50 miles per hour and has 4 inversions. This roller coaster is intense like all the other B&M inverts, and it has the record for the longest free lift hill sequence on any ride of this kind. It is a bit pointless, but I enjoy meandering through the volcano, and I hope you do too. This next one might be the most controversial ranking on this list, so please go easy in the comments. But number 3 is Saw the Ride. No one saw that coming. This Gerstlauer Eurofighter opened in 2009, and at the time of opening had the steepest drop on any roller coaster in the world. Until Mumbo Jumbo opened a few months later. I'd have put Flamingo Land straight in a saw trap. But Saw the Ride has a 100 foot, 100 degree main drop. Has another hidden vertical drop as well, which is very cheeky, if I do say so myself. It reaches speeds of 55 miles per hour, has 3 inversions, and is themed to the Saw franchise, as you've probably gathered by the name. The theming is great. The indoor section is actually pretty scary, and I've never found it rough. Second place goes to the best B&M wing coaster in the whole of the UK. Sorry, Mandrill. Number 2 is the Swarm. This is the sole attraction on Swarm Island and is one of the best themed roller coaster at Thorpe Park Resort. I was going to go a bit more audacious with that claim, but I thought better of it. Nevertheless, this apocalyptic attraction is fairly immersive with crashed planes, crashed ambulances and choppers. It reaches speeds of 59 miles per hour, heights of 127 feet and has 4 inversions. And I rank it very highly because I find it smooth and intense. What more could you want? Now 2 guesses what the top ride could be. It is a roller coaster. It has limited theming and is built by Mack. And of course the best ride at Thorpe Park is the Flying Fish. Joking, Flying Fish has theming.
Try to show a little respect.
Top spot goes to Hyperia, just because it's big and fast really. This Big Mac is the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK, and it comes with all this extra sauce. The airtime is incredible, the inversions are top class, and the theming is straight off the saver menu. Sorry Molinho, it all looks a bit rusty. We'll just call it gold. Yeah, that'll do, nice one. Luckily the coaster itself is genuinely top class. It reaches heights of 236 feet, speeds of 80 miles per hour and has 2 incredible inversions. It has recently developed a bit of a rattle, but even with the shake, if this ride was double the length and themed a bit better, we would genuinely be looking at a top 10 worldwide coaster here at Thorpington. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Ciao, legends.
That was good, wasn't it? Please, sir, can we have some more? You don't have to call me sir. But here's your link. Click it. Sir Pun a lot would sound cool though.